Optional retrieve the holographic shroud. Something to do with sneaking around. No. Does this go up to the captain's quarters? Does indeed. I've got a bunk, a bin, some sort of game board, terminal. What is this thing? The holographic shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions, gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. Is that like an item that's automatically equipped? Yes. Okay. Okay. Oh, looks like I got a couple of things to do with my companions. Rock on, Alex, rock on. Messages for Alex. Mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. Wow, this guy was like a stalker. A shrinkway weapon. That's funny. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in here. Oh, it did give us a quest, though.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
What's up, Thandar? Hey, Starfield's a good game, Darkin. I've played it through a couple of times now. I'm waiting deets on the third playthrough at some point. I don't think I'll do a third playthrough, but we're supposed to get a DLC at some point this year. And I will happily play more Starfield once there's a DLC. I'll be in my bunk. There's no response from this auto-mechanical unit. The serial number etched in its chassis includes the letters SAM.
Yes, you caught me ruminating again. Guilty as charged. What's occupying your thoughts?
Tell me more about that book.
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
What's a philosophist?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Well, a vicar searching for a banned book sets a bad example, doesn't it?
The story of my life. Most lay people are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's how I ended up assigned prison duty, where I was fool enough to let an inmate bend my ear with stories of an original Bakonu journal.
Any ideas where we can find someone who speaks French?
I've been thinking on that. There's a former infamous philosopher scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Okay. What makes you so sure? How about seriously, only one guy in the whole colony can translate French?
The only one I'm aware of. I suppose we could always just ask random passers-by if they are fluent in it.
Hey, I'm the captain here. Only I get to be the smartass.
1,000 pardons, my good captain. I thought we were engaging in witty repartee. Now, as far as tracking down this scholar, we should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
How did you get to be such a skilled hacker?
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain, secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Captain.
I love how there's just like stacks of ammo laying around this ship.
I admire the vicar's predilection for reading. It keeps him quiet. I like quiet.
Quiet is good. I need to go find Pavarti. Did someone just ask about the Oblivion remake in chat? I lost it in the scroll. Thinking they must not have heard me talk about the
I could probably spend
Oblivion
years
remake
fixing this
before.
boat, stem to stern.
Yeah, it's not real, Alex. It's not real. It's not real. If it's real, I will eat a sock. The grifters have been claiming that it's coming for like the past 2 months, like every week. Every week. They like throw up a new, oh, it's coming next Monday. Bethesda's gonna make an announcement. The most recent one was the Elder Scrolls Online event that happened 2 days ago. Oh, it's gonna happen. They pulled all the images. They pulled the trailer from the Steam page. They pulled the trailer off the Xbox. It's coming. It's gonna shadow drop in April. They've been saying that for months. Nothing. Every week they move the goalpost. Every single week those grifters move the goalpost. It's the funniest thing ever. Oh, that's a big map. Yeah, Bethesda is dropping Indiana Jones on the PlayStation. They've got Doom the Dark Ages coming out. They're not They just launched a new expansion for Fallout 76 with the ghouls. They're working on the next Fallout show. It could happen. It could happen. Is it in the realm of possibilities? Sure. Anything is anything is in the realm of possibilities. Anything. But is it likely to be real? Bethesda traditionally doesn't shadow drop things. They're a really busy studio. I don't think I'm not aware that they've ever shipped things out to a third-party studio since Oblivion for Fallout New Vegas. In terms of their own IPs. Like Indiana Jones is a little different because that's just a studio that they publish for. I don't know. It could happen. But I don't believe that it's real until Bethesda makes an announcement. So there's Terra 2, there's Phineas's Lab, there's the Groundbreaker, which is where we need to go to for the quest. Welcome to the system map. What's up, JK? I need to get a bell for Hector when he shows up. My ding 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 in my own voice isn't nearly as effective as picking up a bell and being like ding 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 ding. Welcome to the system map. You can fly your ship to any location you have unlocked, though some landing bays require special codes and keys before you're allowed to land there. Yeah, I do agree. It ain't real until Todd Howard shows up at the door. Yep.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Oh, that's a cool looking thing. Can I look out there? Look at that.
Can we talk?
Sure.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Let's do it.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Yeah, I want to talk to you about meeting me in my bunk. Oh, you can have 2 people come with you? I thought we could only bring 1. Dude. I thought you could only have 1 companion. Well, that changes things a little bit, knowing that I can bring 2. Because this, okay, so this is a lot, this is a lot more like Avowed than I thought, or I should say Avowed has more in common with this than I thought. Because in Avowed you can have 2 companions as well. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pay a little bit more attention to the Vicar now because I didn't realize I didn't realize I could bring 2 people at the same time, and now I feel like I kind of hold up. I kind of feel like I misspent his points. Can I respec companions? I know I can respec me. There was like a terminal, I think, up top here. Does that also apply to companions? No. I'm gonna go back. Can you respec companions? I gotta Google this. Can you respec companions in Outer Worlds? I think this resets their points as well. I'm gonna save before I do this. Oh, it does. Okay, perfect. Okay. Well, okay, I've got Pavarti spec as my tank. Well, I did, so let me redo that. Plus 10 hack. Well, the thing is like my hack skill is already pretty good. But he increases my hack skills, so okay. Alright, let's go dialogue to the max. Yes. 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 Alright, well now that I know that I can do both, that changes things completely. I didn't realize you could have two companions with you at the same time. I thought it was just one. So,
I'll lock up behind you.
okay, what's up, Transcend? Dude, Hector, yeah, there's some it's just people trying to make noise. I'm super concerned that Bethesda's gonna make the
Hey,
new
Captain.
Oblivion remake woke.
I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
Alright, we actually need to go find that person for you. Oh shit, I forgot to do the Few Kindred Spirits. Hold that thought. We need to go back and complete that before we do anything here on this space station. I don't want to get like confused with stuff that I left behind on the planet.
Where are we headed today,
I
Captain?
completely forgot to
The
check
stars are
yesterday.
the limit.
Transcend, did it happen yesterday? I wasn't paying attention because I got done with the stream yesterday.
We're now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
I got really busy with stuff because I was doing a bunch of Dune Awakening stuff yesterday and I completely forgot. Oh, I guess that's today. Okay. Today. Okay. Alright. Alright. That's all good. Yesterday was funny for me, so I made that post in the morning, my schedule post. So I guess I caused a bit of a controversy yesterday, inadvertently. So yesterday morning, we got the we got the go ahead yesterday morning to tell people that we are taking part in this limited beta preview event for Dune Awakening, right? Like we all got permission to share that information. Um, the post that told us we had permission to share the information went out at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I wake up early, so I was up at like 3 o'clock yesterday, made my video, which went out at 4 o'clock in the morning, like 4:14 in the morning my time. I guess I was the first person to announce that I was taking part in this, limited beta preview event for Dune Awakening. And I can't share any footage or anything like that until the end of the month because there's an embargo in place. And we had to use very specific wording because we're not allowed to talk about specific things. All we could say was that we're participating, all this other stuff. So I made that video, which was buried in the middle of a video that just talks about my schedule for the next 2 weeks, right? But the thumbnail has Dune Awakening on it. Apparently, someone, and this is where you never know if people are just stupid or if it's people who are genuinely trying to get you in trouble. But apparently, it went viral on like Reddit and like the official Dune Awakening Discord yesterday that the NDA was coming down at the end of the month and that everyone's going to be allowed to start sharing footage and everything else because someone got that from me in my video. And I guess the Funcom PR team yesterday had to like be on alert, like deleting things from the subreddit and deleting things from the Discord because they've got millions of people in that Discord. And this post went crazy of people thinking that the NDA is coming down and all this other stuff. It was nuts yesterday, dude. I feel really sorry for the Funcom people, but at the same time, it's like that's not, that's just stupid people. And the funniest thing was I didn't find out about it till like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I'm getting pinged with like hundreds of messages in their official Discord of people who went and watched my video and were like, yeah, he didn't say anything about any of that. All he said was he's participating in a limited event, and he's going to be sharing footage at the end of the month, and that it's a limited creator event like what they had in Norway a couple months back. Like, where did you guys get this? Who's spreading the rumor that the NDA is coming down? Yeah, it's either really stupid people or there are malicious people out there. It's either really stupid people or someone was out there trying to get me in trouble by claiming that I broke NDA and all this other stuff. And it's like, you guys are, oh man.
You hungry? We got canid ribs, canid flank, canid snout too. Something I can help you with? You mean Zoe? Yeah, we were pretty close. Not like her to go loping off.
What happened on the day she disappeared?
Zoe and I were gonna watch the serials, as is our custom. She never turned up. I looked around, but she was nowhere to be found.
That right, it
You
might have been
sound
that
like
paid
some type of
actress.
corporate fixer asking all these questions.
She's betraying me after all these years.
Can't say I recall Zoe ever acting strange. Well, except for her habit of writing things down on scraps of paper. She called it journaling, but I think it's just plain odd.